Children, today you will learn about natural numbers and whole numbers. What is a natural number? Natural numbers are those numbers by which we can count things. That is, all counting numbers are natural numbers. So, a natural number starts from 1 and continues till infinity. The smallest natural number is 1. There are infinite natural numbers. The difference between two consecutive natural number is 1. Two consecutive natural number means one after the other. Like if you take the natural number 2 and 3. So the difference between 2 and 3 is 1. There are certain other points which you must understand. The fractions are not natural numbers. You take any fraction, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 2 by 5, any fraction. They are not natural numbers. Decimal numbers like 1.2 or 2.2 can never be a natural number. 0 is also not a natural number. No natural number is negative, that is minus 15, minus 1, minus 2, etc. is not a natural number. Whole numbers. Natural numbers along with 0 form a collection of whole numbers. So, whole numbers start from 0 and then all the natural numbers are included in it. The first whole number is 0. There are infinite whole numbers. The difference between two whole numbers is 1. All natural numbers are whole numbers, but all whole numbers are not natural numbers. That is, all the natural numbers are included in the whole numbers, but the whole number 0 is not included in the natural numbers. So we cannot say that all whole numbers are natural numbers. Properties of the whole numbers. The main properties for the operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division on whole numbers are closure property, commutative property, associative property, distributive property, identity and inverse. So let us study here about the properties for addition. The first is the closure property. Whole numbers are said to be closed for addition if on adding any two whole numbers we get a whole number only. That is, if you take two whole numbers like 5 and 8 as the example is given over here, you add 5 and 8, you get another whole number 13. So this satisfies the closure property. That is, when two whole numbers are taken and they are summed up together, the answer will also be another whole number. Similarly, 7 plus 5, 7 and 5 both are whole numbers. When you add them up, you get 12. 12 is also a whole number. Commutative property. The sum of two whole numbers is said to be commutative for addition if their sum remains the same even if the order of addition is changed. You take any number like 2 and 3. You add 2 plus 3, you get the answer as 5, or you add 3 plus 2, you get the answer as 5. Similarly, 0 plus 25 will be equal to 25 plus 0, which is equal to 25. So, the sum of two whole numbers, so when two whole numbers are taken, they are added up in any of the ways, their sum will always remain the same. So, you add 40 and 27, both whole numbers, you get 67. Now, you just change the order. You write 27 in the beginning and then you add 40 to it. Your answer will remain as 67 only. It will not change. So this satisfies the commutative property. Associative property. For any set of three whole numbers, if the sum of any two whole numbers is added to the third whole number, then whatever be their order, the sum will remain the same. See this example over here, then you will understand it properly. 3, 5, 6, they are all whole numbers. Now, 5 and 6 are written in bracket and then summed up, and then 3 is added to it. So, 3 plus 5 plus 6, so 3 plus 11 will give you 14. Now, you change the order. You add 5 and 3 together and then you add 6 to it. So, 5 plus 3 will give you 8. You add 6 to it, then you get the answer as 14. So, here, any three set of whole numbers, when summed up in any order, their sum will also remain the same. It will never change. So this satisfies the associative property. Existence of identities. The sum of any whole number and 0 is the number itself. So you take any number and you add 0 to it. You will get the answer as the number itself. That is, you add 1 to 0 or you add 2 to 0, the answer will always be the whole number. As in the example which is given over here, you add 15 plus 0, you get the answer as 15, or you add 0 plus 15, you get the answer as 15. Additive inverse. If the sum of two whole numbers is 0, the numbers are called additive inverse of each other. See the example over here. 5 when added to minus 5, you get the answer as 0, because 5 minus 5 will give you the answer as 0. So minus 5 is the additive inverse of 5. Similarly, you take any whole number like 10 and minus 10. So 10 plus minus 10 will give you the answer as 0. So minus 10 is the additive inverse of 10. Cancellation law of addition. If x, y and z are any three whole numbers, then when you add up x plus y equal to x plus z, now x is present in both the left hand side as well as the right hand side. Then you can cancel x from both the sides. So ultimately your answer will be y equal to z. Similarly, if you take any number like x plus 8 is equal to 5 plus 8. Now 8 is present in both the parts, so it will be cancelled and x will be equal to 5. Now let us understand some of the sums, how we do it. Some solved examples. Now if bigger numbers are given to you, doing or adding up these bigger numbers is a big problem. So when we adjust them or write them in such a way, in such an order that it becomes easier for us to add. So 237 plus 308 plus 163. Now if you write them all together and then try to add up, it will be a long process. So we will try to club together or add together those two numbers which will be easier for us to add. Now you take 237 and 163. When you add them together, you get 400. Now 400 plus 308, it's easy to add up and you get the answer as 708. So you have to rearrange these numbers so that you can add them up easily. Similarly, in the second example, here 21 plus 22 plus 23 plus 24 plus 25 plus 75 plus 76 plus 77 plus 78 plus 79. Now you have to add them. You have to add them in such a way that they make pairs and it becomes easier for us to add. So 21 and 79, if they are added up together, you get the answer as 100. Similarly, 22 plus 78, if written together and added together, gives 100. 23 plus 77 also sums together to give 100. 24 plus 76 added together gives 100. And 25 plus 75 added together gives 100. So you have to arrange these numbers in such a way that their sum is giving us multiples of 10. That is 100. Now you add all the 500s together, you get 500 as the answer. So children, when you solve the sums, then you will have to rearrange the numbers in such a way that you are able to add them without any problem or long procedures.